Hey everybody, it's Glenda, your integrative nurse coach, and welcome to my channel. I just wanted to take a moment to say hello. I hope everyone is doing as well as can be expected during this crisis that we're experiencing around the world and in our country. I don't want to spend a lot of time talking about it because I know that everybody's got something to say about coronavirus right now. So I just want to skip over that. I actually work in a hospital setting, so I'm just kind of inundated with coronavirus stuff. Not saying that I'm being naive to the fact that I understand that it's serious. I just don't want to, I guess I just don't want to be consumed by it. So, what I like to do is I know I've talked in my videos about, being aware of our thoughts and things like that. And I know that this is a time where the thoughts can really go crazy. Certainly, depending on what you're exposing yourself to as you're going through this crisis as we experience this. So I have an activity that I like to do with you, and it's an activity we do with the meditation tracks. It allows you to kind of engage your imagination and really get a visual of who you are. And this one is called my best. It allows you to kind of to open up and look at yourself from another lens during the meditation process. And afterwards, I have some questions that I want you to answer. So I just want us to do an activity to utilize this time, this space where we're, confined to our homes, to um, develop a sense of who you are, and actually may, kind of prepare you for when it's time to really step back out and do some of the things that you want to do. So I'll play the meditation track. It is about 8 minutes long, but just try to experience it. That's all I ask you to do is experience it. And then once you're finished, I do have a few questions that I'd like you to answer that go along with it. And again, this activity is to really help you extract who you are and the best parts of you, some parts that you probably have ignored or, kind of felt that you weren't worthy. And so this is a time to kind of just show a little love towards yourself, a little gratitude towards yourself by spending a moment to understand who you are. So I'm going to go ahead and put on the music track. Enjoy it, and I will talk to you after it's over. Begin by making yourself comfortable just where you are. Close your eyes or lower your gaze, whichever is best for you. Begin to find your breath in your nose, chest, and belly. Once you've found your breath, just notice it. No need to change or force it. Notice the rising and falling of your chest as you inhale and exhale. Notice where the breath flows in your body. Sense the connection between your mind and your breath. If you hear any outside noises or become distracted by your thoughts, notice them and bring your attention back to your breathing. Slowly shift your awareness into your mind and imagination. Think of a time when you were at your very best. If you feel like you've never reached your best state, imagine what you'll be like once you get there. Create an image of what you look like as your best self. See yourself looking and feeling good. Begin to think about some of the things you appreciate about yourself. I am perfect just the way I am. Allow your mind to rest in this experience. Bring your awareness back to the present moment and take notice of where you are. And when you're ready, slowly come back this way and open your eyes. Okay. So, what did you think of that experience? And so I'm going to follow up with a few questions about the experience. I do want to add that, sometimes when you're meditating and you bring your imagination into the experience, you may experience it through any of your five senses. And so I'll ask, and if I say see, it doesn't necessarily mean that you had to see yourself. Maybe you were able to see yourself through another sense. So the first question is, what did you enjoy about being your very best? I'm reading my questions here. The second question is, what did you look like? The next question is, how did you feel during the experience? Did you find yourself becoming kind of emotional at all? Or, and I guess I should ask, were you even able to really kind of focus on the experience of being your best? Did you become distracted by some other question or some other topic during the experience as we were asking about your best? Because I know that I've done this with some folks, and they are actually thinking about, oh man, I'm at my worst, and don't incorporate the best into it. So if you and here's the next question. If you do not feel you are at your best, if you did not feel you were at your best, what were your limiting circumstances? I mean, did you sense anything? What kind of came across your mind that directed you into another place as far as that space of being your very best? And I want you to write down two short-term goals of actions or behaviors that get that can take you. Let me read this again. Write down two short-term goals of actions or behaviors you can take to get you closer to being your very best. Now that I'm able to spit that out. So think about the questions. And again, I thought this was a nice activity to do now that we have some downtime. If you're kind of looking for something to fill the space of being at home and sitting still, it's a great way to actually engage yourself. And so just think about that, and then you can journal about what you extracted and journal about your response to the questions. All right, so this is just one of the activities that I'm offering and that I'm actually doing myself to kind of help us pass some of this time, and then even create a space where once we get back out there and get back into our everyday lives, it will have a different feeling about ourselves. Um, and then, like I said, go ahead and leave a comment in the bottom, and if you want to subscribe, that's cool too.